And then Sanchi launches a thunderbolt attack against Jason Howell. And then he defends it with a Dark Force shield. Then Sanchi does a figure 8 and lunges towards Jason, throwing one heck of a punch. Yeah! But to be frozen in mid-air by his Dark Force. And Roshu arches in shock. And then Mr. Jason flings Sanchu away from the force. And Roshu is just ready to catch him, and then she catches. Oof! Sanchu, are you all right? Wake up! I'm sorry. What'd you say? My angel was right on time to catch my home run. Aww, I love you too, sweetheart. And then getting up with Roshu supporting Sanchu with her body. She says, Sanchu, let's go. There's no reasoning with that jerk. But forgiveness, just like Joseph taught us and Jesus. What? And then Sanchu just looks back at Jason with a mean grimace. Meanwhile, while Sanchu is he jumps up to the ceiling from the inside room, and then he crawls out through the door's entrance on the ceiling, and then he launches a vine whip, and he clings to the middle column, and then using these sticky appendages, he climbs around the column, and then he makes a violent leap down. But back on the 72nd floor, as Sanchi and Roshu make their way out, Jason comes. That's right, Roshu. Go and play with your pickle. And he throws a real pickle, a vegetable pickle, and hits Rosie on the head. Boom! And then she looks down, and then she gets offended a little bit, and then she looks down upon it, and then she picks it up. She gets really angry, and then she breaks it in half in one fist. And then she gets up and starts to get really, really angry, and she's got fire in her eyes. And then she just takes a look back at the jerk with a straight tail. But in the last same moment before she really gets angry, she asks Sanchi to fetch her clothes. And he says, sure. And then she unzips her boots, and then she jumps out of her boots. And she jumps very high, and in the midair, she derobes herself, and Sanchi catches her clothes. He's like, oh. She lands midway between Sanchi and Jason in her bra and panties, and she says, I've got 3 shocking bits for you, jerk! And during a short time, she thinks to herself, I am the power. I am the warrior. I am the almighty woman. True to all my gender, I will overpower any evil and good man who defies us, and make him succumb to our will. I have the almighty Eurus that makes me strong and super powerful enough to protect the loved ones within me until they emerge from the glorious birth. But my ferocious will, I shall punish he who has defiled my people with the worst unnatural addition ever by this one's heinous hand. I am woman! Hear me roar! And after her transformation, she lunges right at him. And she sits on his shoulders, but a front to his face. And then she digs into his head, makes a whole bunch of scratches, and then she leans down to chop his head, and then she lets out a mighty thunderbolt. And Sancho's like, whoa. And then she pounces away, and then after she's done, she lets him fall to the ground, and then she pounces back towards Sancho. And yet, the Jason is still alive, by just hanging on a thread. He say, "I should be dead, but dark forces keep me alive." Wow, what a show that was! In her emotional recovery, Roshi transforms back to her naked self. which is a good reason for Sanchi to fetch her to have her clothes on hand. Roshi, are you okay? I'll be okay. I just need to recover. Anyway, here are your clothes. I'll wait for you. A couple of minutes later, they're in the elevator, and Sanchi's like, "Wow, Rosie, I never thought you could be so strong." Yeah, you even had me going. Wow, great. Thank you. Thank you, sweet boat. No worries. We'll get you home and you can rest for a while. You were awesome. Yeah. What happened? I became so angry and then I transformed into some monster. It took over me like some primal instincts. I couldn't control it. I hope this thing doesn't emerge again. Anyway, the elevator comes down quickly. But anyway, Wild, it lands on the ground, right in front of the elevator entrance on the south side of the column. And then he makes a vine whip, clings to the ceiling, and he launches himself to the ceiling, and then he crawls above the front entrance to wait for Sanchi and Roshi's return. And then a couple of minutes later, Sanchi and Roshi approach the entrance exit, and Wild leaps down from the ceiling in front of them to greet them. Wild, glad to see you're safe. Did you find the crystal? Yes, I got it. I had to hide the power within my arms. I'll release them when I give them to Pai-chan. Well, I'm afraid our mission was not a success. That Jason is a real jerk. I guess all we can do is pray for the website's downfall. Well, let's get back to Quickville, Magic-chan. And then back in Quickville, Magic-chan hears the telepathic cry. He's like, "I read y'all. Sanchi, I shall teleport you three back to Quickville right now." Later on, in the mayor's office, Allison is doing some documenting work. He said, "Sign this, deny that, approve that." I shouldn't have left Hollywood. Then within the office in the file cabinet room where we got where Crystal is hanging around, along with Pai-chan, the crystals they have. Magic-chan says, "You got," and Wild Anderson, Magic-chan says, "You have the crystals." He says, "Yes. Legendary crystals, hear my call. Reveal your powers from my arms' hallowed halls." And then the crystals appear in his hands. And then they put the crystals into the dome where they will be safe. Well, with my master in possession of 2 of the crystals, there's only 1 left for us to collect. Come back soon, master. The end of the episode.